So, hello everybody. We are live, I believe.
Let me give that a shot on the other screen
Yeah.
so we can get some,
Check
so I
out.
can see myself. Yeah, they're right there.
Hello.
Cool.
You can see our beautiful faces in this wonderful window that was created with actually Ninth Age art. If anybody's interested in that picture, but they're not. Right? We're here for something specific. So yes, welcome everybody to House War 2020 UK ranked UB event. I couldn't fit any. I could put T9A, couldn't I, for more
Yeah,
acronyms?
it could be more stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll save that for next time. But yes, so welcome to Hristo.
Hey guys.
The
So thanks for
TO.
hosting this.
No, not at all. Not at all. It was great to do it. You are the TO of the event.
Yep. Yep. So first time TOing. Thought it'd start off with UB events because it's probably a bit easier than hosting a real life event.
Yeah,
So
right.
let's see for that.
And
You
yeah,
hope.
yeah.
Yeah, I hope. So far it's gone all right. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, what we're gonna do just before we get into the draw is do a little bit about the format and the concepts and stuff from yourself,
Yeah.
but then we're gonna get straight in. So you're on a timer of about 3 minutes.
Cool. So the format is a mix of usual Swiss and knockout. It's not that original. There's been a couple of little unranked events that have happened in the past couple of months, which have been 16 people, kind of like a football setup, groups of four, and then 3 rounds of knockouts afterwards. Jack Chapman had an idea to run something similar in a real life event, and I was talking to him about ways that it could be set up. So some of this kind of was inspired by that. So it's derivative of other people, but I thought, hey, let's do something slightly different. Part of the reason I wanted to run it through UB is because the events last very long. You guys have done a couple, you know already that 6-game event is pushing 2 months, considering that you send the list, you wait a week, then you play for 6 weeks. And if you're not doing too well, it gets quite unexciting towards the end. You're just kind of in the middle
Sure.
or at the
Yeah.
bottom, messing about. So this sort of thing allows people to play 3 or 4 rounds, and then if you're not doing too well, the event kind of ends and you're done. And if you're doing really well, hopefully you're excited, so you're happy to proceed and really play for the top spaces.
Yeah,
So we'll
man.
see how that goes. I don't think it's been done on such a scale at all before. So
Yeah,
we'll get
because
some
we've
feedback.
got how many players we got?
So we got 48. So I needed
Yeah.
24 for the format to work, and I was a bit worried I won't get enough. And
Mate,
it's double that, so that's really good. I
smashed
think
it.
yeah. Just so yeah, let's get some groups. There'll
Yeah,
be no
man.
seeding. That was a crucial thing. So there was talk about the groups being seeded, as only 2 people from each group will go forward to knockout after
Mhm.
4 rounds, and there's going to be 12 people per group. However, there is no good way in my head to do seeding that's objectively fair. So I just thought, screw it, let's do it full random and see what happens.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So and we'll do that straight away, I think. So what you're gonna see now, guys, this is all you get of our beautiful faces, because we have to go off so that we can share the screen and do the old TTS draw, which is very fancy though, so you're all right for that. But we will do that now and crack on with the draw. Very exciting. Very exciting.
Yeah,
I
if you
quite like
want to
the in like the mini leagues and stuff. Actually.
activate me
Yeah.
with
So
your
that should
sixes, and
hopefully,
I will do.
Oh yeah, I always forget. Tech
hopefully
issues.
generate some hype,
Yeah.
and intra-group competition.
Yeah, man. And as well, I think one other thing you said was you won't have to go through 50 lists.
Yeah, so after the withdraw this, hopefully later today or early tomorrow, I'll compile the lists, and I am hoping to get 4 different people to do list reviews, one for each group. I know that Henry, Miller, and James are already kind of doing a review of the event, so maybe they can do something for me, and I'll get in contact with other people
Yeah.
and see what happens. So there's actually 48 entrants. I am the 49th, so I will not be playing in the event for now. If you have any late, we might get seated in together with other people, but I'm happy to sit out. So you guys don't get to see my Orc and Goblin nonsense that I submitted.
Which you are so excited to play as well.
Yeah. So I guess we just do this from left to right, right? Because it's equal,
Sounds
same
good.
size group, so easiest way. So
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So how it's going to work? We'll just literally the cards in the middle with this again, Ninth Age art stuff. Will be shuffled now, and using
Shuffle.
the TTS shindig.
Wonderful technology.
Hristo, how many times do you want it to be shuffled?
Do it 3 times.
3 times. 3
Hey.
shuffles.
In fact, after the second shuffle, do 1 draw, and then shuffle again, so people can see it's different.
Okay, so
Otherwise,
the first one
the
in the fake draw.
The fake draw is Jack. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now, what we really don't want to see is Jack come up again.
Yeah.
After the
But it is
shuffle.
completely random, so let's.
2% chance of this going wrong. All right. So
There you go. It's a different name.
Right.
Perfect.
So I guess that's the first real draw, right? So Rory in
if
group
you
A.
like, yeah.
Rory.
Yeah. Well, there's no one else in the group, so there's no harm in that
Yeah,
being the first
exactly.
one.
Kicks it
Yeah.
off.
Kicks it off.
And are we going to
Yeah.
do all of Group A, or are we doing 1-1-1-1?
What would be easier to display?
Whichever you like.
Do you know what? Let's do them one at a time for each group, I think. That will
Exciting.
build
Excitement.
I like it. I like it.
All right, so we'll move quickly over to Group B, because obviously there's not too many other people in groups at the moment. So,
Dum dum dum.
yeah, there we go. One over there. Just tell me if I'm zooming in and out too
Highboard.
much or whatnot.
It looks all right. It looks all right. Well, at the very end, it will be good to do some stills, but
There's Henry.
Henry.
Do you know one to draw them up against on that first?
Yeah, so these are the leaders of the group so far.
Yeah, group leaders. And now's where it gets
Harrison.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's been a surprising amount of orcs and goblins.
I remember, you saying. And is there
I did not expect that.
any armies that aren't in it at all?
Yeah, no Equitane and no Empire. So no humans. No one wants to do that. Yeah. Right, so let's get some friends for Rory.
Yeah. Okay, we've got Raph. Another Warriors army. There's quite a few of them anyway.
Mm.
Ooh, ref. Warriors.
Can you see it at the same time I'm seeing it, or am I giving spoilers by...
That's right.
We're a bit behind you, I think, very much.
I was going to say, yeah, so I won't announce the name too quickly.
So Rory and Raf so far.
Yeah,
Wasn't it Rory that said you just can't see what the... Oh, no, it was you, wasn't it? Can't see what's with Raf's list. It was you giving him grief for Hristo, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Raf's. I don't want to go into lists too much because I haven't read all of them.
Yeah.
But Raf submitted some really weird stuff. So we'll see. Colin and Hugh.
Oh.
Okay. I feel like these are some of the only. There's very few elves in this. So Group B is forming up to be the elf group.
The elf group.
And then the undead group.
Shane, I know we're not going into it. Show me his list. It is baller.
I mean, if you guys have spotted stuff, feel free to shout out. The only reason I'm not going into them too much is I haven't read everyone's list.
I haven't seen any of the lists. Obviously, I've just seen. I know about Raf's and I know Shane's because he sent me it privately, and I just that's literally what I said. I said you're a baller, mate.
A bunch of people sent me this privately with the idea that would be in lieu of going to my inbox, and I was very, very with that not being a thing.
Yeah. So what was that last one? Sorry.
That was Ryan.
Ryan. Oh, okay. Oh, Josh.
Just tell me to slow down if you want me to, otherwise I'll just keep
sorry.
drawing.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. We'll get a thing at the end and talk about the groups anyway. Josh in with Raf and Snorri. See, he's not in the right group though, is he, Elf Boy?
No,
it's already been shuffled.
Yeah.
it's just too random.
Saurians. Do Saurians like Dread Elves and High Elves?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, not as much as Warriors.
Yeah.
There's Marcus.
Ooh.
The tabletop's kind of spacing the cards out automatically, isn't it? It's very neat.
Neat, yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
No, that's my skill, obviously.
Yeah. Matt
It's
in
all gonna
Group
go wrong
D.
at some point.
Matt Brown.
Yeah.
So we've got 12 in each as well. So we're about quarter of the way through.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Have I spaced these out well enough? Have I got enough room?
There you go.
I should be all right.
You should be all right. Yeah, we'll go for the groups at the end.
Geo Group A.
Yep. That was the last listing.
Was it before 12? Before the deadline?
No, not before 12. So there are 3 people with penalties who are going to have to work real hard to get out of groups.
You needed to give him more warning, mate.
More warning for the penalties.
No, the time.
No, it's I found a lot of people were out in the pub on a Friday and were like, oh, it's too late, and it's just a case of submit on Thursday then.
Yeah, sure.
I was very lenient with people submitting multiple lists and doing amends, just because in the inbox it just arrives under the same name. They all stack up if you apply.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can always send the list in immediately when you see the event, and then if you really want to change it, tweak later, send it later. But definitely send your list early.
Yeah.
I would advise.
So we got Craig in Group B, Jeff in Group C, and Luke in Group D as well. Oh, Paul's in Group A. Group A is a good group actually.
They're all good.
The entrance here, it's a lot of people who play a lot of
It's
going to be a top event. Like if I look at Group B already, it's not even halfway full, and I already can't tell. It's hard to make a good guess of who people that are going to go through are going to be.
The top two are,
yeah. It's not even halfway full.
Slatch in B.
Mm-hmm.
You can't borrow models on UB though, can you? So Slatch is already an advantage.
I have to draw his own sprite.
Yeah. Oh, Trent in C and Malcolm in Group D.
Yeah.
Fernie.
Yeah.
Group A. Oh, and Sean. Yeah. Sean in Group B, probably bringing the Scourge.
Yeah, there's a lot of Warriors and Demons. So Warriors, Demons, and Orcs on a quick count were the most popular armies then.
Oh, Ollie Mather.
Warriors.
So
one of the knockout events that inspired this ended yesterday, literally just before the lists were coming in, and Ollie spanked me in the finals with his Warrior list.
Oh, really?
Because they were live on YouTube, I'll make the excuse that I was, really distracted by getting lists in, but really, I played like a...
your mind was elsewhere, man.
He played well.
Yeah.
He played well, and I played like a muppet, but his list is brutal. He's playing it. He's now got the hang of it, because I don't think Warriors is in the army, really.
Yeah, he was Demons for a long time, wasn't he?
So who was after Ollie? Sorry,
Tony Hale.
Tony Hale
goes in Group D.
Group D.
Jack Austin. Normally spicy lists with Jack as well. He loves a good.
And Ed in
Group B. He's looking. Ogres. Yeah. But again, as you say, there's not many. There's not many people just that are going to be easy walkovers, really.
No, this is going to be tough. So there's James in a group with Henry, which is convenient. So I can get them guys to review that group. So there's 12 lists for them to look through. Bondi, Group D.
Yeah, you got
Gareth in Group A.
You'll have quite a bit of coverage, wouldn't you? On this, I was looking at quite a few people doing their bit.
Well, that was part of the reason why we wanted to get this event out quite quickly. Group B's. Craig was saying he wanted a death group on YouTube.
It's looking it, isn't it?
Streaming, and he's in it, I think. So that's bad times.
Gareth Willis in Group A. Mikey coming up B.
Sorry, we need to read this out because it's hard to see the cards on stream. So Mikey's gone into Group B.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do, guys, as well, we'll read it as we go, and then we'll do a little group by group sitch for everyone. So Kev Stonebanks in C, and we'll have a little bit better look at the old armies as well.
Yeah.
In fact, let's see if I can.
What's this? Jack Chapman in Group D. So he's
Chapman Group D. Yeah, he's avoided. Is that what we're saying so far? So what we were 8 in?
I mean, it looks like it. This is just there's so many ETC players in here, like ETC captains.
Yeah.
It's
just make it easier.
It's hard to make comments like that about strength of players, and it's part of the reason we're not seeding, because there's no objective way to look at it. But I think Group B, just by pure years at ETCs, is up there. I think there's a couple of masters in there as well.
Yeah.
Just a bit of a rearrange. Is that helping?
Rearranged. We're 2/3 of the way through, so it should be.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Especially at the end when we're zooming in on a group and I like how Zoom is timed to 40 minutes. If you waffle too much, you will.
Yeah, it's what's
Just get cut off.
That's that, yeah.
Peter Smith in Group A.
Ooh.
Christopher Crawford in Group B. Death Group. Jordan in Group C.
Ooh, Jordan with Marcus and Ollie. Ooh.
Jake Cortine in Group D.
Yeah.
Amit in Group A. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, them looking good.
Gotta spread the power out a little bit, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, it would have been really cool just to have like one Team England group.
One group of Team
Yeah,
England.
that would have been class.
Yeah, a ridiculously a whole different level of event basically. Going into Group B. So welcome to the Death Group.
Yeah, man.
Matt Clues in Group C.
Is Tom in this as well?
I believe so. I think it was one of the last lists to get as well. Yeah.
So so
I like either just before or just after the deadline.
Yeah.
I think just before.
Tanker in D.
Tanker in D, yeah. Alistair.
Alistair Parent. It's the
Mark's in B as well.
he won. Oh yeah.
Green Seal in B, yeah. There we go.
Oh, there we go. So Green Seal might have a chance at going against Craig again.
Yeah, I mean that group is just an absolute nightmare, isn't it?
Rob
Cousins in Group C. Jack Payne in D.
Payne in D.
Out of the last 4 people, who's gonna get the Death Group? That's the real.
Yeah. So
If your name hasn't come up yet.
Will Clusey get his brother? That's another one as well.
No.
Yeah.
Tom Clusey in Group A.
This is the one. This is the card.
This is the one.
Oh, I won't say the name until you say it.
Oh, yeah.
Fraser
Oh,
Campbell.
Fraz.
Is Fraz not our current number one in the rankings?
He is the number one ranked. So
in
there's
the Death Group you go then, Fraz. Show us what you got.
it had to be, didn't he? He had to be in the Death Group, the number one.
Yeah. That's Frank Richings.
It should mean the last
C.
person is. I can't remember. There you go. Chat.
Jay.
Yeah.
Right, I think
Lovely
that is everyone. Now, if there are any more attendees, so first of all, the penalty for late list is 20 points. I had to be harsh with this because the groups are small and tight, so there is a chance of people kind of tweaking and all sorts, and I don't want to delay lists. But if you do want to join, do send me a list, and we will increase the size of the groups over the next week if we need to.
Yeah, so when does it actually start?
It starts on Sunday, next Sunday. So the rounds are very much on purpose from Sunday to Saturday. This is so if somebody's away for a weekend, they don't have to kind of skip anything or concede. Just have to plan a bit more meticulously. I do implore people to, as soon as pairings are, I'll try and get pairings out Sunday morning or Saturday midnight every time.
Yep.
I encourage people to get in contact and find a time as soon as possible.
Yeah, and you've got about 4 or 5 TO sort of helpers, judges, I should say.
Yeah, I've got judges. Everyone's in the Discord, so that was the other thing that caused a bit of a fuss. Discord is the only official contacting thing. The reason behind that is you don't have to provide contact details really. You just join the group through the link in the pack, and you're in there. All your opponents are in there. There's separate chats for all the groups. You don't have to use Discord as voice chat if you don't want to. Just want to make that perfectly clear.
You can use other ones.
Yeah, it's obviously a UK event, so if you want to exchange phone numbers and just do a phone call even, or any other software, that's fine. But the point of Discord is to get everyone in the same spot, so you can just find your opponents immediately and quickly. Yeah,
no, that's great. So what we'll do is we'll quickly, I know you've scrolled, but we'll quickly go into the groups, because we've got a little bit of time before Zoom cuts us out.
Yeah.
So Group A,
Rory's group, is this mostly London people? I don't know everybody here, but
so Paul's MK. That's a good spread.
Nah, it's a mix. Gio's London, Amit's London.
It's Josh Chester. No, where's Josh and Greensill?
They're not. I think they are Chester. Yeah.
Is it Chester? Okay, yeah. Cool.
Max MK.
Fernie.
So, yeah, all right, fair enough.
So we got 3 warriors.
Yeah, this is
3
punchy,
demons.
but it's a fairly punchy event. That's kind of average.
Yeah.
Really.
So there's going to be lots of combat going around. 3 orcs and goblins, 2 orcs and goblins, 1 ID. Ogres, dwarves.
Couple of demons.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
Sylvans.
I mean,
3 demons actually.
Amit's a very strong favorite.
Yeah,
here,
with demons as well. Yeah.
With the demons as well. He doesn't play a lot of UB though, so we might catch him out. I've just done a team event with Raph, and we did quite well with that.
Okay.
It would normally be very promising for him as well, but I do think the list he sent in is either genius or nonsense, and I can't really tell, but I'm going to say nonsense.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to drag him down a little bit.
Out on a limb, I'm going to say out that group, I'm going to back our boy Paul for second.
I knew you would.
Yeah.
He's going to come second, though. He's not going to come first. And then I'm going to
On
say...
the technicality.
Yeah, and and Amit for number 1, I reckon.
So one of the good things about me being spare is if somebody drops out, I can try and step in.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and, as a team, pair people between groups, even if they have to, just for the sake of not having 20-0 games based on dropouts, because that swings a lot of things around. So if anybody's listening, if your opponents aren't available, let me know early, and I can see either I can step in or we can match you across a group and then apply the results in a separate group.
Sweet. So going on to the group of death. I mean, how would you call
death? Colin's group, that is brutal. So we got Colin, ex-Irish captain, Ed, Scottish captain, Georgie, the current Bulgarian captain, Craig,
UK master.
English captain right now?
Yeah.
No, it's Amit, of course. So yeah, UK master Craig, Mikey, who used to be the master.
Green Soul's always
we got
decent.
2 Lions.
Yeah.
We got the current UK number 1, Frass.
Oh, blimey.
Wow.
Yeah, this is absolutely brutal.
Yeah.
I have no idea who's going to come out on top of this, to be honest.
Nah, man. I mean,
this is the kind of thing where I need to look at lists.
Yeah. Oh, we got 2 highborns. 1-2. Colin and Mark.
2 highborns.
Yeah, that's it.
This is the highborn group.
The highborn group. So they'll come 1-2, I reckon.
I think there's a Saurian group as well. I don't think there's many lizards. So there's lizards and
Just
highborns.
2 Saurian lists. They're both in Group B. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the very high magic group. All right.
Yeah, nice. Oh, brutal.
Yeah, absolutely.
So moving on to Group C, the Amatime group.
Amatime group, yeah.
The group of life, Jack Chapman say.
Yeah, we got all the kind of big names. The group of life, yeah. We got Marcus and
Jordan.
Apart from Frank's
Rob.
Dwarven holds, you'd say that is an evil group.
Yeah, yeah.
There's not many good people in that group, are there?
I mean, with KOE and EOS being completely absent.
Yeah, most of them will be. Yeah.
Most of this is mostly an evil army kind of event.
That's true. You could probably say that on most lists, most groups, actually. Looking at the next one to come.
This is going to be interesting. Lots of warriors here, isn't there? Oh no, it's only 2.
Yeah, pretty. 2 vampires, 2 vermin, 2 vermin. UD.
Yeah, it's
I think that's the only UD, isn't it?
2, I think.
Yeah. Is there another one somewhere?
Chris
Bondi as
so
well.
it's
Yeah.
fine out, UD. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Fair
Cool.
play.
I mean, Ollie just spanked me, so I'm gonna say Ollie and maybe Ollie and Marcus going through. This could be like a big win for Wales.
Okay, fair play.
There you go. Yeah, looking at this one, there's not too many good guys in this group either, really.
Yeah, so they're all
He means armies, not players. So there's quite a selection here.
Oh, did I?
Do you? Yeah, I don't know, man.
How many units does Tanker have this time? I'm going 20.
I have not looked at his list actually. I can do a quick check.
Warriors. Oh, he'll have like 18 chariots and loads of knights. This was what I've seen. And what spanked me, he beat me handsomely. And as well, he beat me by just being really nice about it. He told me what to do, which was the best play, and then still beat me 20-0. So I hate him forever.
It's actually not that spammy. I think it's Chosen Lords, 3 Chosen Lords.
Okay,
so that kind of eats up your points.
Yeah, man.
A fair bit.
Tony, Luke Trant. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so like even though B's the group of death, you've got some good players all spread around as well, haven't you? So
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
I mean, it's hard to look past Tanker, and Jack does all right. To be fair.
I mean, you've got Jake as well.
And Jake, yeah. Let's go for
on
it.
and off.
I'll go for a left field. Malcolm. Malcolm will take number 2.
Malcolm, unfortunately, is one of the 3 people with a list penalty, so he's gonna have
Oh,
to
no.
do real well.
Change
Malcolm, what are you
pick.
doing to me? No, he's still gonna do it. Malcolm, I got faith.
Yeah, fair enough.
But
This
yeah,
is
no,
Back your boy Tony.
probably, I mean, the safe bet here is probably Tanker.
yeah,
He's been,
yeah, he's good. He's a good player. So, but
in a very combat meta, the three warriors, the 3
Sure.
Chaos Lords are kings, really.
I'm going to go back to the other, see if there's many good guys in these armies. There are a few dotted in A and B, actually. The Highborns and the Saurians in B.
So,
Saurian's good. I don't know.
I take it there's no way to export this, but if you guys took a couple of screenshots,
Yeah.
I'll try and put this together and put them out on the forums.
Yeah, absolutely.
this
So,
afternoon.
and hopefully that's given a bit of an insight, live draw and stuff. We'll put it on the forums, and I'm sure it'll be on WhatsApp groups and whatever, and probably Discord, right, as well. We'll get something up.
Yeah, I mean, this recording is gonna stay on, right? After
Yeah,
we're done anyway,
yeah. So you can,
Brilliant.
you can watch it and stuff. If you want to see Hristo's beautiful face, you can do. But if not, then that's fine as well. So yeah, I think that's about it. I hope the tournament goes really well.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Look forward to hearing all about it, and I'm probably gonna, even though I'm not in it, I might join the Discord anyway.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah,
Go for
man.
it.
And thanks for inviting us to do the draw for you.
Cheers for doing that for me, guys. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and we'll see everybody else later. Bye.
Boom. Nicely done, guys.
Cool. I think that